everybody, my name is Kara, and I feel like I need to apologize once again for the sloppiness of this whole setup in the background. Unfortunately, I still can't film in my normal location and everything, so we're doing another kind of impromptu video because I have a very important, very exciting, and rather time-sensitive read-along announcement. And that is that my lovely friend Taylor and I from Page Screen Taylor are going to be co-hosting a Jane Austen themed read-along called Austen Anonymous. Taylor had this wonderful idea about doing a Jane Austen themed read-along. So we would read or reread one book of Jane Austen's per month and then discuss it and just like really make it a community thing. And she asked if I would be interested in co-hosting with her, and I was like, yes, absolutely. I love Jane Austen, and I have actually been meaning to reread her novels for a while, and I just haven't for some reason. It just like always kept getting pushed back by other things I was reading. So I'm so delighted to have an excuse to do this, and I'm really excited to be discussing them with Taylor and with any of you guys who decide to join. It's going to be kind of like the Artemis Fowl read-along, where we're just going to be getting together and talking about the books, and as many of you guys who want to join us and who can join us for the live shows, we'd love to have you. And we don't know exactly what dates all of the live shows are going to be yet, but the other part of this exciting news is that we are actually looking for a few guest co-hosts, probably 1 to 2 per book, who will be joining us to discuss the novels. And you definitely don't need to be an Austen expert in order to like apply to be a co-host. I'm going to link, of course, the application in the description box, and I don't know how long it's going to be open for. We are still taking applications. We did talk about it on Twitter, but we wanted to make sure that we weren't excluding people who are primarily on YouTube instead of Twitter. Although I will say that if you do get chosen to be a co-host, you probably will need to make a Twitter account if you don't already have one, just because it makes things like group messages and like coordinating schedules a lot easier. But if you just use it for the readathon, like that's fine. Honestly, if you're not on Twitter, probably a good decision. Like, I regret being on Twitter sometimes. So again, I will link the application in the description box if you are interested in being a guest co-host for one of the novels. It's a very short application, by the way. It's just like a few questions, just so we can kind of gauge interest. And as I said, the rough schedule for the readathon is that we are going to be doing 1 Jane Austen novel per month, so one of her 6 completed novels. And we're going to be reading them in chronological order of when she wrote them, which means that in January of 2020, I know, I can't believe it's a real year, we are going to be starting with Northanger Abbey. As far as the other official like read-along resources, I'm not positive if we're going to be doing an official Twitter account. We probably are. So if that is already up and running, I will link that in the description. And I will also link my personal Twitter. I'm not on it quite as much as I used to be, which is a good thing, but definitely follow that for more information about like if we decide on a live show date or if we do end up creating an official Twitter that we don't have yet, that kind of thing, because I will definitely post about it on my personal account. So I'm so excited about this. Taylor and I cannot wait to get started. Whether you're a Jane Austen fan who hasn't reread the novels in a while, or maybe you've never read Austen before but you've always wanted to, this would be a great time to do it, and we would love to have you. Also, because this is such a slapdash video, if I forgot to mention any other important information, I will of course put that in the description. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you soon with another video, and I hope you love the next book you read. Bye!